Well, tonight the Yakima County Coroner is back to work after an incident with sheriff deputies that ended with the coroner in handcuffs.
The Yakima County prosecutor opted not to file charges against Jim Curtis, saying he accidentally knocked down a deputy while experiencing a mental health crisis on March 10th. Curtis voluntarily entered an inpatient treatment program for PTSD after that night. KapKV's Emily Goodell spoke to him about the experience and his plans moving forward. This is an interview you'll only see on KapKV Local News.
People who are, they say, suffering from PTSD, they are truly suffering. They're truly suffering in their own little prison inside their minds.
It's a prison Yakima County Coroner Jim Curtis knows all too well. He lost his dad at 13, spent decades as a first responder, and was diagnosed with PTSD in 2015.
Basically, it's an accumulative injury to your brain. There's always negative thoughts. They're continuous negative thoughts from the time you get up and the time you go to bed. Just day-to-day challenges that we all go through can be overwhelming, and the person is in, we call fight or flight, and over a long period of time it's pretty detrimental.
Some cope in harmful ways.
For myself, it was alcohol was how I was trying to adapt and cope with it. That was used mainly so I could go to sleep at night. Numerous nightmares, even to the point where I would get up and be fearful of going back to sleep.
He was told he needed treatment, but refused to get it because of the stigma.
People would see me as weak or less than, but these are stories that I would tell myself, and it's part of the PTSD. And so that, and then the embarrassment of it and the shame of it.
Then his worst nightmare happened, a mental health crisis on March 10th that brought deputies to his home.
That was the worst event in my life, and to have that publicly displayed, it was very painful.
But it was also the catalyst for him to enter into an inpatient PTSD program for first responders at Deer Hollow Trauma Treatment Center in Utah.
I was there for 40 days, 12 hours a day. It's a lot of work, some of the hardest work I've ever done in my life. After treatment, I feel like total freedom and very, very trusting of others. And I haven't felt this good about myself again, like I said. So it was a great experience for me.
That's why he plans to start a support group with locals who have gone through the same program. He also hopes sharing his story will break the stigma that kept him from getting treatment for so long.
My worst nightmare happened. But in a way, it's a blessing, because now I'm hopeful that it gives me a venue to get the information out there to help others, to let other people know that there is help out there, and you're not the only one that's dealing with this.
In Yakima, Emily Goodell, KapKV Local News.
1 in 3 first responders has PTSD, whether they know it or not. If you think you might be one of them, you can reach out to Deer Hollow by calling 1-888-5-WE-KNOW.